Hello everyone, this is Astocky here. Welcome to another episode of my Let's Play for the HeroCraft Pack. It's still night time, so I haven't actually done anything since the last episode. What I thought I would... Spider. He's totally got me, while I've still put all my stuff in my gold chest for when I gave the inventory download, so... Here we go. Let's get all of my stuff back. Stupid spider. Actually, some of that stuff I don't want. Some of that stuff that I do want. Yep. Got a bow, of course. Shovel. Can never have enough shovels. Yeah, the thorny thingy. Bucket. That is probably bookcases. That's probably a good start. Let's put those crystals away. Now, what I would like to do in this episode is get myself a pickaxe of the core. So I know I have researched it. Now I just got to work out how I make it. So, armor. Let's put a note on my goggles. Goggles, people, goggles. This whole, setting yourself up for each episode is kind of a pain in the backside sometimes. Let's try that. That looks like a reasonable way to do things. Yeah, that'll do. So, yes, what I was saying is I want to make a pickaxe of the core. Is that it? No, that was not. No, it's here somewhere. There we go, pickaxe of the core. Just gonna check my volume levels. No, they're right, okay. Just must have my headphones set a bit too loud, so I'm just gonna back that off a bit. Okay, so yes, pickaxe of the core. So I need 3 fiery crystals, a thormium pickaxe, and enchanted wood. Now I was sure I made a thormium pickaxe. It's looking like I have not done that at all. I thought I made some really good stuff. I guess not. You know what? I might have made that in a test world. Never mind. Yeah, to make a thormium pickaxe you need to start with 3 thormium ingots. So I'll come over here and I'll make those 3 thormium ingots. So you put iron and any kind of V's crystal works. And you can see I still have 204 V's there, so that's still plenty. The next thing that you need to do is you need to make some enchanted wood. Do I have any great wood logs? Yes, I do. The reason I use great wood logs is because they produce more enchanted wood per V's crystal that you use, because they're just special. So that 5 should last me quite a long time now, so I will need normal wood. I know I have plenty of normal wood somewhere. Planks will do just fine. There we go, so we need to start by making a thormium pickaxe. And now I need 3 fiery crystals. Unfortunately I don't have any, so I'm going to have a quick look around here and see how this is going. And I think I'm going to look in here, see how this is going. Just 1 fragment of knowledge. I was making a torturous one. That is really a bit of a waste of time actually, so I'm going to stop that and take these fragments out, put the fragments in there, and I'm going to leave this run, and this is just going to do its own thing. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go down to where I did some mining earlier, which I think was this one. No, maybe it was the one before that. Yeah, this one's looking good. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, that looks to be about the right level just there. Just gonna, oh, okay. Not what I was hoping for. Okay, that works. Don't want the lava to come down on me, so I'll just do that. And then hopefully... Perfect. So I'm just going to do a bit of strip mining here. I mean, I've already taken that row out, so... Actually, no, when you do strip mining, don't you... Yeah, I've got to go one further over. Because obviously I can see that block from the other side, and I can see that block from that side, so... Okay, keep going through here. And I'm just gonna dig away for a while, and I will come back if I find anything good. In fact, I will make some torches, otherwise it's going to get awful dark down here. And got myself all... Oh, torch. Why have you popped off? That doesn't make any sense. Unless it was my water washed it away. So, back up to the top. Now I need some charcoal and some sticks. Charcoal, sticks. 28 torches should be heaps. And yes, I'm going to strip mine, and I will come back when I find something. So, hopefully, back soon. I literally mined like one extra block from where I already was, and surprisingly, that's where my last tunnel was. And I found a set of... What are those? Yeah, fiery crystals, which is exactly what I was looking for. So, I guess I can... I still might just do a quick little bit more, just a couple more blocks and place another torch down. Yeah, that looks like it's far enough apart. Piece of coal. So, I mean, I guess the purpose of my strip mining was to find at least 2 more fiery crystals. I basically just clicked and found 3 fiery crystals, so not quite what I was intending. So here we go. So thormium, pickaxe, enchanted wood, 3 fiery crystals gives pickaxe of the core. Now this pickaxe, this magical pickaxe smolders with inner heat. Any materials harvested is automatically smelted as if by furnace. So what that should mean is I need to find something now. Something to use as an example. Just hoping to find like some iron or some tin that I might have left behind for some reason previously. I'm probably getting down a little bit too low now. But I'll have a look around. There's bound to be something. Oh, there we go. Tin. Okay. So I'm going to need to turn off the switcher mod. Let's try that again. Hopefully that didn't corrupt the video. Here we go. Dig. You can see that it smelted it and it dropped it straight down as a tin ingot. So it digs really fast. So if you like digging through stone, you can also see that it drops smooth stone straight away, so you don't have to bother trying to smelt your cobblestone to be smooth stone. And yeah, it digs quite quickly. The other cool thing is if you right click with it, oh, there we go, it's gone that way. So now if I follow it, actually you know what, I probably don't want to follow it from just there and end up digging through my own wall, but I guess we'll see how it goes. What it does is it drops a wisp, and that wisp is supposed to find you the nearest diamond or crystal. Wow, it sets people on fire too. That's cool. I wasn't really intending to use it for that. Actually, I don't even know where that zombie came from. Okay, so we'll try again with the wisp. Okay, so you right click and it's gone that way. Hopefully if I dig after him, there will be out. He will be showing me something. Where'd he go? Back up. Ah, look at that, he's found me diamonds. So it is, I guess if you look at it that way, kind of like the ultimate diamond finder, because it's like the divining rod from Equivalent Exchange, only it's slightly cooler. And I might just knock one more block out. The next thing that it can do is, oh, wow, it's not right in beside me here, hey? What do we? Okay, so you're not doing the examples that I was hoping for. Because the other thing that it does is if you're not very close to diamonds, it will also find you these crystals. Oh, up, where'd it go? Up in the roof up there, hey? So let's go through this way and see if we can dig our way to where it wants to be. Look at that, these crystals. So I can now use my crystalline bell if I want and take 3 off and leave that one there, and it will keep growing. And I can go here. I could now also break that iron and it would give me a smelted iron, but instead I'm going to just drop it normally, because I know that by using the IC2 macerator I can kind of double it. So I think that's a much more effective use of iron. Where do my torches go? But you can see basically now that I have the pickaxe of the core, I'm not really going to have any need to kind of look for diamonds or anything like that. I'm just going to have to just sort of stand still and then right click and see what happens. So yeah, just once again I'll just go here and right click and it says go that way-ish. So let's just keep going, and there we go, look at that. It's found me some earthen crystals. So just when I thought, you know, I might have potentially had a bit of a shortage of diamonds and crystals, no, not the case. And its durability isn't that good, but I have the magical bag of repair, and that works just fine for me. So now I'm going to take that apple and I'm going to make a few more of them. No, that was not how I did that. I hope that wasn't my last apple. Kinda thinking it was. Gotta have something edible. Pork chop. Didn't I have a bag full of pork chops? There we go. Steak it was. So hopefully now I can just throw my diamond fragments and diamonds in there. Throw those crystals in, throw those crystals on. Actually, the next thing that I wanted to demonstrate is how this sort of thing here works. And the way I wanted to do that is by building, maybe if I just look up bellows, arcane bellows. So I need 4 enchanted wood, a leather, a vaporous crystal, and an iron ingot. Where's my vaporous crystal? So vaporous crystal, tin, or I'll put my other tin back with that. Iron ingot. Oh, and I'm going to need that wood too. So it was jumping all over the place at the moment. Okay, so piece of leather on the left, 4 of those, 1 of those, and a crystal. No, 1 of those and a crystal. So basically what the arcane bellows do is they boost the efficiency of the device that they're placed next to. So if I put that just there, that should now boost the efficiency of my furnace just there. So what that will do is that will make it smelt faster, it will make it smelt better, and it will also improve the chance. So yeah, it will smelt more items per coal, it will smelt faster, and it will also improve the chance of getting a doubling out of it. So what I'm going to do is hopefully find something good over here. No, nothing there. Where's that There we go. So I'll make it an even 20 to make the number nice and easy to work with. So I'll put it in there, put a piece of charcoal in, put my 20 iron dust in, and I know this one here does 30 and it goes really fast. This one here is not, well, you can see how quick it's going. It's probably as quick as the diamond furnace. Now in terms of V's there, you can see that it's actually 187. So it's doesn't look like it's actually using any V's, although it is making it kind of flow backwards and forth. 186, so there you go. It's very slowly using some, but you can see that it's quite quickly burning. And if you also add those numbers up, 11 plus 10 doesn't add back up to 20, so you can see that I've already got, you know, one extra than I started with. So it's not like it's giving me 5 or 6 for every one, but it is definitely giving me more than I started with. And any kind of boosting of smelting things is good, particularly when you've already doubled it by turning it into dust. So let's see how we're going now. Wow, look at that, 19 and 4. So yeah, I've got better than a 10% increase just by adding one arcane bellows. So I believe, I can't be 100% sure. Where did my axe go? Ah, in my bag. I can't be 100% sure, but I believe that when you use more of the arcane bellows, you actually end up better. So for each one that you add, you end up doing a little bit better than you did last time. So what I'm going to do is, I think I have room here to put 3 down, and then I'm going to take those 2 pieces of silver wood and put them, put one just there. I want to keep them in the same kind of area. Nope. Let's pick that up, put it there, and then put that back where it was. So it's pretty much the same. Now I just need to build 2 more of them. So I need 2 more vaporous crystals, 2 more pieces of leather. There we go. I need 2 more pieces of iron. Thankfully, I ended up with more than 10%, so that was good. So 2 iron, 2 vaporous crystals, 2 leather. Now I need 8 enchanted wood. So that's going to mean I need 2 more great wood logs and at least 2 more crystals. So I've got, again, mostly earthen crystals, so earthen crystals it is. Let's enchant these things. How are we doing for these? Oh, we're getting not super low, but lower than I'm comfortable with. So all I need now is something that I can smell lots of. What was I looking for? Leather. There we go. The other thing that these will do is they will also now boost the amount of the V's to taint ratio that this crucible up the top here produces. So what can I find that I can do? Just really hoping I'd have a whole lot of dust. Lots of copper. Do I have any copper dust? 34 copper dust. So let's go for an even 20 again. Actually, let's try for 30 this time. See if, because this does 30 per coal. So let's see if I can do 30 of these with 1 piece of coal as well. So you can see the V's is flowing into it now, so it's really smelting quite fast. And I'm going to come back in a second and see how it's doing. I can hear Enderman. Let's go fight an Enderman. Awesome. I don't actually know if I need an ender pearl, but I have one now. Look at that. Tss, walls. Who needs walls? Okay, so how are we doing? Well, look at that. I've gone through like half a stack, and I basically have hardly used up any of my fuel source, so I'm thinking I might even be able to do maybe 40 or 50. Just gonna take another 2 of those crystals because I have lots of them. See, the moon's coming into its kind of full element at the moment, So that means I'm going to get lots of V's out if I put those in, so let's use that. So how are we doing? Well, that's 39. Let's just take the rest of the copper. Oh yeah, so first of all I put 30 in and I got 39 out, so that's nearly a third of an increase, so that's epic in terms of how much it's producing. So this is definitely going to be the way to smelt all my ores from now on. I mean, the diamond furnace I can still use to cook wood and things to make charcoal, but yeah, ores are definitely going to go through here just to maximize how they work. Now the next thing that I wanted to show you is, I might just come down here and see how we're going for paper. I think I've got a lot of paper. Yeah. Paper is actually fairly good in terms of the amount of V's you get out of it. So what I'm going to do is throw this in here, and you'll see that like there it's making kind of about 1 taint for every 3. So yeah, it's making about 1 taint for every 3 or 4 now. So instead of being 1 taint for every 1, or 1 taint for every 2 like it is when you first put that underneath, it's now you're producing substantially better than that. Like almost a 5-to-1 ratio, maybe even a 6-to-1 ratio now. So this, you know, this has some, I mean there's definitely some taint in there, but you can see that it's going down and that's going down. And for those of you who say, oh look at that filter, it's putting taint in the air. Well yes it is, but if you look in the bottom left hand corner, I've got 3 times as much V's, and the V's is rising, than I have taint. So really putting 30 or 40 taint in the air is really not going to do very much. I mean it's obviously not excellent, but it's also, you know, it's not anything that you really have to be worried about. I am though, because I think this is probably going to produce quite a lot, I am going to work on making some more taint storage capacity. Yeah, so I have 7 there, so yeah, I think 7 is only going to be enough to produce 1 more tank. Yeah, so I'm going to need 1 more enchanted log to produce another one, but that, I mean that's only 32% full, and you can see that there's no taint in it. And you can see that there's almost no taint in there as well now. There's a heap of V's in there, but because this little tube here is full of taint, it can't actually, none of the V's can actually get out. So there you go, it's starting to go up now, because this is carrying less taint. Oop, zombie just come to say hello. Close, much better. So there you go, it's actually starting to transfer now, and yep, all done. So yeah, the taint went from 2,600 to 2,630-ish. No big deal, and you can see that the little red arrow on the right hand side was showing that the V's in this area is going down, and that's just because this extractor is currently pulling V's out of the air. And again, it's only pulling such a small amount out of the air that I don't think it's actually a very big deal. And how do we end up doing there? Wow, look at that, I got way more than I put in back. So that's just, that's once again, that's just something that's absolutely awesome. So I did say that I was going to start a mine colony in this episode, but right now I'm not thinking that mine colony is going to be for me. I mean, I am going to do it, just not, ooh, tainted knowledge. I'm excited about that. So let's turn this off. Wait till all the cobble goes through. I think that should be it. There we go. So now I'm going to put my bookcases in and put my fragments of tainted knowledge in, and hopefully I'm going to get something out. Could really use something out of those. Come on. 37% chance. I just don't think it's going to happen. Oh, oh, oh! Advanced V's valve! Awesome! And it's only a moderate one as well, so I don't even have to waste my bookcases. Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think I was going to get that lucky that I was actually going to get anything out of it. So the fact that I got 1 thing out of 2 is just really cool. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, that torch is going to get rid of it. I don't want that. Beautiful, advanced V's valve. So the way this works is a tainted crystal, a V's crystal, a V's valve, and 2 gold ingots. And that is awesomely epic because it totally allows you to actually, let's put these in. Sorry, I've totally distracted myself. Yeah, it allows you to separate the flow of taint from the flow of V's. So if you've got tanks that you only want V's in, you can basically separate them out. So that's another really cool thing. So what have we got? Thormic Duplicator hard. Why do I keep getting Inert Carpet Tortuous? I don't want Tortuous. Tricky's not too bad. Charm of Life tricky, Charm of Vigor tricky. Potency Enchantment moderate. So I'm gonna... Moderate's gonna go through pretty quick, so I'm gonna put that in there. And then I'm gonna do the Thormic Duplicator next. Because I don't think... Yeah, I've got a Tortuous Thormic Duplicator. A bunch of other tricky ones, but nothing that's really actually easy to get, so I think I can do tricky though. Tricky just needs some bookcases to give it a bit of a help. This should be going through really fast, but it's not, so because it's not, I'm going to check on my crystals. Look at that, beautiful. So I saw that someone had posted in my comments that basically this taint crystal's not going to grow because this isn't a taint chunk, and that's not quite true. Basically the way that crystal growth works is crystals grow faster if there's more of whatever that element is in the air. So in this particular case, like V's, if there's more V's in the air, your V's crystals will grow more quickly. So if there's, I guess you say, less V's in the air, they grow more slowly. So, what did I just get then? There it is, Potency Enchantment. So, I mean, that tank crystal, as I understand it, should grow. It should just grow slowly. So, I expect these will grow quite fast, and this will just grow really slowly. Because you see the little spark that's happening next to it means it is doing something. Beautiful. We now have the ability to make a Thormic Duplicator. Don't actually want to make one of those at the moment, so that's not all that exciting to me. But let's grab our 16 Fragments of Knowledge. Actually, let's grab our 1 Fragment of Forbidden Knowledge first, just to see if maybe we might get lucky with it. I mean, I got lucky before with the Tainted. Ah, we did. Soul Stealer Enchantment. Difficulty Moderate. I'm just getting lucky all over the place in this episode, which is a good change because generally I've been having some really bad luck with my research. So I'm gonna head back upstairs, clean my inventory out a little bit, put some of these crystals back, put some thormium logs in there, ender pearl. I know I've got some ender pearl somewhere, there we go. Throw some of those in there. A little bit of an ankle, nothing major. There we go, Soul Stealer Enchantment. So that's actually my first. So I've got now 1 Taint, 1 Forbidden, and a bunch of Lost Knowledge. So it's nothing, epic. Whoop. But I'm definitely getting somewhere. I'm thinking I might burn through the rest of these now, and then I can just fill it back up and let it go crazy on itself and see what we get. I'll take all these tricky and tortuous ones out and put them back in here. I wonder if they stack. Nope. Never mind. Let's watch this for a second and see what we get. Actually, let's not watch this for a second. Let's go down the end of my corridor down here. Oh. Crystal. Yeah, let's get in the end of my corridor down here and see where the next lot of crystals are. Okay. Oh, up in the air. Oh. Uranium. The wisp is definitely going that way. And up now. Ah, look at that. Perfect. So what was that? 4 more aqueous crystals. Actually, I wonder if I'm going to have enough now to build another crystal ore. I think that I might. How are we doing over here? We've got Crucible of the Eyes moderate. Let's whack that in. Did we get anything else that was moderate? Stabilized Singularity, Quicksilver Core. Beautiful. So that's 2 more things that I'm going to research, and then once I've got those done, I'm going to call an end to the episode, because that's pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. And here's my crystal. My first one's almost done, and we're almost full for the first tank. Only 7. I thought I had more than that. Never mind. Now the other thing that I've heard is if I research tainted crystals, that can help me get, I guess that can kind of help accelerate my tainted knowledge. And so that I think is a good thing as well. So let's throw these other moderate ones in. And hopefully in no time at all I should have 2 more discoveries. Can't believe I didn't even read that first discovery. What was that one? Crucible of the Eyes. So that's more efficient than the basic crucible, and when it's nearly full it emits a redstone signal. And stabilized singularity. So you take a arcane singularity, an earthen crystal and a stone slab, and you can use it to increase the efficiency of devices. What else we got? Hard quicksilver core. Wow, definitely getting there now. And actually, I think I'll have some quicksilver, so this quicksilver ore core might be something that I'm going to be interested in making soon. And I'll throw the Crucible of the Eyes in. You know what? I've already made a Crucible of the Eyes, so I can't do the same thing twice, can I? Just to make sure I've already got that. Crucible of the Eyes, yep, I've already got that one, so I can't make it again. But I believe what I can do is I can take these kind of discoveries and things and throw them in with something else. So what's something I definitely haven't got yet? Hull of the Mystic. Let's go for Hull of the Mystic. It's a tricky one. So we'll throw Crucible of the Eyes in, Collected Wisdom in, and Hull of the Mystic. So that gives us a 37% chance, and then I think these will burn out, and that'll drop down, down to 29. So make sure I've got each of these. No, I didn't have that one, so I was lucky I checked it. Because with these ones you can throw them in as well, and they'll also boost the chance up. And I have quite a lot of them. So once I've made sure that I know what they are, throw them in, boost the chance up. And this is actually a fairly effective use for these things. Sorry about that, that was my phone. Because they actually give quite a good boost. And it's like over 10% boost, and they have no other use, so I guess at least this way you know that they're not going to waste. So I'll throw those in there. What did I just get? Hull of the Mystic. And I already had that, so I've just double learned something. That was very silly of me. Yep, there we go. Hull of the Mystic twice. So now I can... Well, what do I want to research? I think I might just go back to researching cobble. Turn that back on. Fill my stacks up. And we'll just keep seeing what we get out. So just to, I guess, wrap things up for this episode now. We've now got... 26 out of 36 discoveries there. 1 out of 13 there. 1 out of 8 there. And none for the Eldridge category, but I am most certainly getting somewhere with my research, and to be honest, at the moment I'm actually enjoying this whole research thing. I really didn't like it previously, but now I really think that I'm enjoying it, and it's really, I think it's going to be one of those things that's worth continuing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've got my 4 spare discoveries there, just in case I accidentally get rid of the Mnemonican. Lots of bookshelves again. So I think I'm ready to call that an end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Astocky out.